morning, welcome to Options Tender. Look at this rally go. We are bouncing and bouncing hard from yesterday. We thought we had a great day. We came back. We're getting whipsawed. We're bouncing again. We're just all over the place. A lot of volatility. I love it, folks. That's what traders like. So before we have a couple things to go through, we're going to go through ES on multiple time frames, head over to a few more trade ideas. All of the trade ideas that I did yesterday and Friday, they still stand. So we're just going to add on a couple more names. And I had a few plays that I added on yesterday onto my list. So before we get into that information, go to that bottom right-hand corner, the Options Tender logo, and subscribe. And if you want to get this information every single morning and evening and on the weekend, please hit that notification button. All right, let's jump into it. Here we are. I left this on the screen on the left-hand side. This is my watch list. ES is blasting off, and Q rotating into tech. Is it a dead cat bounce, or are we headed to the upside? So now that that tech is taking a lot of the bid, we have small caps and especially the big cap Dows just kind of pulling back a little bit. So if we do fade, you have to watch these, you guys. You have to watch these. These are what's going to drag us down. Now, into the ZB. That's one of the trade ideas later on. We'll check out the bonds and we'll check out gold. We've been waiting for gold. We don't know if this is just a bounce yet, but we're definitely in this name. And then we'll go to BTC. All right. ES on the monthly, inside month, everything is still bullish on the monthly. Weekly, digging in here, bounced off the 8MA. We regained the 8MA. That's very important. On the weekly, we're looking really good. Have that slight cross there. That could be a whipsaw. We'll keep our eye on that. On the daily, trend is our friend. Okay, getting down here. Here's two scenarios. First of all, let's look at the candle. We regain that 8MA. It's an inside day, and we really need to regain this 20MA. It's starting to curl down. So let's keep our eye on, let's say, I'm going to highlight it. 38.75 is going to be a key area. We got to get over that. If we're going to go inside day up, that's what we have to clear. Inside day down is a different scenario. So we are working on wave 1, down to wave 2, and looking to go higher. That's the count that we're looking at. That's the most bullish count at this point. But our alternative count, helped by Chandler Trades, was W, X. So we still are looking to get above, and then Z. And the most bearish, we're not real concerned about the bearish scenario unless we start to fail a long-term trend line that we have. We have it on our SPX. I'll get that for you tonight after the bell. And then let's go down to the 65-minute. Get some details here. Sorry about the mess, but when we get down grinding, we need to see what's happening. So we have a lot of things going on here. This is our wave 1 up and our potential wave 2, and we may be done with that wave 2. So far, we have an A, B, C, but getting in closer. With this, I have a count of wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a little wonky because you're not supposed to cross. You're not supposed to cross over 4 over 1. So this count is what I have so far. But let's see how this develops, because now, do we have an A, B, C correction? That's what we're looking for. Sort of an inverse head and shoulder, or does it just keep going higher? Okay, that's fine too. But here is the bearish scenario. This is a wave 1 down, 2 up, and then 3, 4, 5. Okay, you can have a 5 wave down from here. Since we're at this trend line, this is in the micro term, this is a pivotal point. So this is where if you have ES futures, I would be putting on put protection right now, and that's what I will be doing before the bell opens. See if we can hold all of our calls, protect our calls before the bell even rings. So we had some bearish divergence here. We're trying to cross over on the MACD. We can burn through this divergence if we are bullish enough, but we have to see what's happening. So it looks like we can draw a little trend line here as well. If you see if we can hold that trend line there. Okay. All right, moving over to a few trade ideas. We have four, yep. And okay, Microsoft. We entered Microsoft yesterday. We are gapping up and running into some resistance of the 200 moving average, coinciding with the downtrend. So let's see how we work with that. We're not going to hold through it. We will take off our position. We were just going for the bounce. BTC. All right, Bitcoin. Bitcoin held this this area here, the support, broke out from the downtrend. I had another line here, and yeah, it came across there and valid. Neither here nor there. It's making higher highs. So what do we think we have here? We think we have a this bottom right here, 5 wave count up. That would be wave 1, and we think we have a wave 2, and working on wave 3. We'll look for a 5 wave inside of there. Okay, and I think with this being a 5th wave, that this may be a larger wave 1 happening. So we'll monitor that. Let's move on to the ZB. These are bonds. Okay, I don't play bonds too many times, but we were at a bounce point, and so I decided yesterday to put on a leveraged position. You can use TLT. That's our most popular ETF. But I use TMF, which is a double leverage of the 20-year. And this you would think would be like a wave 1 there, but this low undercuts over here. So we would be, if we are starting at least a significant bounce, this would be the first impulse wave 1 right now. So we will look for a 5 wave into this move. We may have potential resistance at this gap. We have a gap here. And that's where we'll probably either roll our position into, and I'll do this the same thing with the gold, roll our position or move into a regular ETF like TLT to play the bounce a little bit longer dated. So look, since we're learning here, let's go over to TMF. That's what the play that we're using. Let's go into the trade tab. We're out 10 days. It's a short-term swing. I'll put the link above. But this is my position. Notice that the delta is in a 1 area. Anything from point, this one would be good as well, the 23 area. We're looking around at 80 delta to enter into even leveraged instruments on the short-term plays, because as I'm holding this, I don't want theta decay. Okay, and I'll show you this again when we're looking at the GDX position, which we'll just go ahead and go over there right now. We've been holding on to this position. We're actually using Nugget for some time. So we're breaking out right now from a symmetrical triangle. Looks like a reversal. We also have a downtrend. We're into resistance here, so maybe we have to consolidate a little bit to move higher. But we think this might be the end. A big reversal for GDX, for gold, for all of those plays. And we're actually in Nugget. This is a leverage position. Should not be traded lightly. Leverage position for GDX, for the miners. So I have it pulled up right here. We're in the 50 calls. We are at an 85 delta. That's perfect. I've been holding on to this position for a week, and we've seen very little theta decay. It's been fabulous because they've been grinding here, waiting for a reversal. So we're actually gapping up a couple points here. So we'd be somewhere in the 1 delta by the time we open. But we'll hold on to these, and I think that what we'll do after that, after the big move, is we'll move over, we'll roll the positions into a regular GDX, and then put them out to 100 days, and go to the 80 delta. We'll see where it is when we open, but like a 29. This will probably be more near 80 here, and we'll roll our positions out so we can have some nice long sweet. This is in my IRA, folks, so nice long swings. Okay, so I hope I'm going to put the duration position. I'll put that in the link as well. I hope this technique helps you out when you're thinking about trading. A lot of short term, you don't want to just keep playing a short term. You want to have a long term plays as well in your different style of accounts. If you have any questions about any of this, put it in the comment area. Okay, not going to hold you up anymore. Thank you for joining us here at Option Center. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you after the bell.